Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. I have apple stuck in my teeth, which isn't good because I'm about to go to the dentist. But I have brushed my teeth and I'm like, Well, they're going to clean them anyway because it's the hygienist I'm seeing, so she'll clean it anyway. I have a list of things to do because I have forgotten to do a lot of things, and I get to bed and I'm like, I haven't done that. One of the things that I keep forgetting is every time I go looking for an email, I realise that I haven't printed out Kenzie's physiotherapy sheets, which means we haven't done his physiotherapy, and it's been a week since we were given them. So that is on my list, to print out his physio sheets and start. That's top of the list. I've got a couple of bits for Kenzie to do, a couple of bits for Brandon to do. We were going to go for a walk, but it's torrential out there, so it's not happening at all. We're going to get wet just going to the shops. I need to pick up shopping for my mum and dad. I need to drop my water shoes off, or George's water shoes off with them because they're going away. Hope it clears up for them. And they need them. Yes, I have a whole heap of things that need to get done today. I think I'm going to swap out the dinosaur stuff in the playroom as well. We've had that out for most of the holidays, and they've not been particularly, well, one child has been very into it and the other's not really that bothered. They've kind of lost interest in it a bit now, so we might swap it out and do something a bit different. And that child's not coming for the rest of the holidays. I'm only working next week, then I've got a week off, and then we've got a few days, and then the holidays are over. That's come around really quick. Really quick. The holidays seem to get quicker every year, and I would have thought the holidays would seem longer, since as actually they've been off since March, or my lot have been off since March, but no. Had a really lovely email from Brendan's teacher, his old support worker, that came through at about midnight last night. Just a really lovely, I must reply to a really lovely email saying she'd seen Brendan's results and she's super proud of him. Much the same as I put on Facebook, actually, how I was surprised, not surprised, but so proud of the fact that this boy used to sit under the table in a class of 11 and not be able to cope, and now he's come out of it with A-levels. She has said that she thinks we should appeal because she has said that she thinks that's the fairest thing with everything that's going on, to really, how was it she worded it? Do justice to his hard work. So we're going to appeal. Brendan has had a phone call, I don't know if I said this, from an electrician company that he sent his CV to for an electrician's apprenticeship. And they were going to have a chat and a look through his CV and what have you, and come back to him. He's also applied for plumbing. Now, these are not things he would normally have, were not on his agenda, but actually they're a skill, and you're always going to need electricians, you're always going to need plumbers, so I think it's a good thing to apply for. So yeah, but we need to head off in a minute. I need to finish this, drink my tea, and then we need to go and hit the road, drop off those shoes, and go to the dentist and start our day. It's grotty.
I can't listen to music.
Oh yeah, you're gonna help me with the shopping for Nanny. Yeah, got it.
Let's just bring apart X-ray screen would be useful.
I think there's a chip round there somewhere.
I just noticed a little bit,
yeah,
yeah.
right at the beginning of lockdown,
Oh, yeah,
I bit into something hard and it was like hit both teeth, the top and bottom. I was like, oh no.
Well, what I'm thinking is we'll have a little look today, maybe depending on when we last had x-rays, get x-rays taken both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Just have a good look and see exactly what's going on. Remember these ones, do you? Just get you to bite on the little pad. So, let's go a bit lower ones first. Try the bite now as that slides up. That's good, thank you.
That was a very different dentist appointment. So they don't do anything that involves any aerosol making. So when they clean your teeth, they're using all the scrapey tools rather than the special tools. They did use the electric toothbrush, but did they? I suppose they used the electric toothbrush for you, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Not a good appointment. We've both got to have a filling. Kenzie has never had a filling in his life, and unfortunately it's his front adult tooth. So yeah, our naughtiness, I've never allowed my boys to have fizzy pop and that kind of stuff. They have had chocolate, they haven't been allowed sweets and fizzy pop and that kind of stuff. And during lockdown, as you know, we were walking up to the garage and I was allowing him to have a fizzy pop, and then we were walking back and having chocolate. And obviously that little thing we got into during lockdown has paid its price on his, so although he's fitter for the walking, his tooth is damaged. Mine's a previous filling that has started to fall out, so I need to have mine redone. But yeah, we are gutted because he's had perfect teeth, haven't you? Not happy, are you, about that?
It's only a small cavity, which
it is. It's a good job we caught it now, but it has just reinforced why I don't let them have fizzy pop. So you know, he's seen an actual, you're seeing it in practice, aren't you, as to why I'm a mean mum and don't normally let you have this stuff. It's only taken 5 months to trash that tooth. So we bought him some mouthwash, although he has been using mouthwash anyway, but I've bought him his own mouthwash so that he can use it daily. And yeah, we're going to go and drop the shopping off at my mum's now, have a cup of tea with her, and yeah, that's going to cost me money as well because we're at private surgery. So for him to have a filling, it's going to cost me 60 something pounds. Yes, it's a lot of money, but better to get it fixed. Right, we'll see you in a bit. What have I achieved from my list? That one, that one, that one. Right. Good job, Kenzie Bear. They'll be very hungry birds since it's not been up for a day. Bet they'll be stalking you behind the bushes going, where's my dinner? Leftover Chinese for a late lunch. I have accessorised my drink with my tablecloth. It's called Bolt from the Blue and it's an innocent smoothie. Lots of interesting things, coconut water, guava, what else did it have? Things we couldn't pronounce. My tea lime that Brendan's just made for me. Oh, lime, yeah, and some leftover prawn crackers. No more sitting. I need to go clear away all that dinosaur stuff from the playroom. Get that up in the loft. have washed all those shelves, and the table is clear and washed, and that's all been dusted down and washed, and this has all been hoovered off, hoovered underneath. The floor has been bleached. Yeah, and I'll find some bits to put out on here. And it's raining again. It was very heavy a minute ago. But it is nice and green and lush out there. Okay, so your trousers fit nicely. How many pairs of trousers have you got that fit and that are still good?
For any that are this size, I'll go check through them.
Yeah, try them all on.
These are the perfect size.
Okay, try them all on because they're different brands. And whatever's no good, take out. You need to try your pea kit on. Obviously I won't record you doing that. Also I need you to put a shirt on because those are dirty shirts now with the collars and stuff. I need to order you new ones, but I need to know what size to get. So if they still fit you, I'll just order you nice clean ones, okay?
Nice.
Today is proving very expensive. So Kenzie needs new school shoes, and because he's a size 11, you know, in adult shoes, you're looking at about £50 for a pair of shoes. Just spent £73 on uniform. That's not including the sports stuff that we'll have to go and get in white socks. Probably a new set of rugby boots. Yeah, rugby tooth guard. Yep. And then probably a pair of trainers for his school bag. Unless he just takes those ones in. I might just make him take those ones in that he's got now, his walking shoe trainers. As long as he doesn't lose them. Yeah, we're looking at about £300 with the tooth as well. The £94 for the appointment today and having his tooth done. Yeah, we're looking at about £300. That's... Yep. That's hard. Not sure I'm going to get £300 from. Oh well, it never ends, does it? Never ends. Talking of money though, I do need to go and apply for this second employed grant that came out today, so I think I'll go upstairs and do that now. I tried to apply for my second grant, but I can't do it till tomorrow. I got the day wrong. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday. That's a job for tomorrow. Nice. Do you trace them?
Sometimes.
Did you trace that one?
I trace this one so I can get the
outline.
outline of it.
It's very good.
And then I did the eyes in there because I can't really get the...
Yeah, it's really good. Ooh, stars. I bet it's really good at night, isn't it, that one?
Well, I don't know because I don't have my computer on usually.
Have you had it on in the dark?
Sometimes.
That's not bad. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things I had to do today. Only 4 of them I haven't done. 1 of them I can't now do till tomorrow. 1 of them is looking a little bit iffy, bearing in mind I've just said about how much money I've had to spend out, but it's got to be done. That I need to do online, I think, and that I need to see if I've actually got a battery, so I might do that now. Oh, or is it that it's falling out? Could be that it's fallen out. Try that again. The battery was falling out. I've put it back in. What you making?
Cookies.
Cookies. Found a recipe then.
And then this is wonky, see? So I tried to rescue.
Yeah, you're meant to
I want to know how it became that on the thingy.
I don't know. Someone messed with it. You meant to do that. So your weights have been a bit off, have they?
Yeah, but this should solve the problem.
And can you explain to everybody why you're stood like this?
I have the loosest pair of things.
You've actually got Kenzie's trousers on.
Yeah.
And so you're trying to hoik the trousers up. Bless you. I walked in, you looked like you were doing the splits. Okay, now move your arm up. That's it, slowly. Keep your head straight. Stay upright. This is such a displeased look. And then bring it down to hip height again. Stay upright because you're working the muscle. You're meant to be sideways onto the wall. That's it. And again. It's you concentrating. You made this hilarious face a minute ago where you were, yeah, like that. Because it was like, must keep head up, must keep body straight, must do it slowly. How many times am I doing it? How many times have you done it?
10, I think.
Have you? Stand up straight.
Oh, popped.
Yeah, it means you're working it. Yoda is giving you the force, look. Yoda's giving you the force. Baby Yoda.
You can barely use the force.
Because he's a baby.
Actually, he's like 60.
Okay, well, it's a baby in Yoda terms.
Well, humans can do it when like 20 or something.
So how many you got left to do? 4? The concentration. That's it. Head up. That's it. You're not meant to turn. Keep this bit round like that. Parallel.
I can only get up to this way.
That's fine. Only go as high as you can. You will slowly be able to do more. And walk your fingers up the wall. Keep your face forwards in line with my hand.
No,
You're twisting. You're twisting. That one that way.
Okay.
That's fine if that's as high as you can go with your bad arm.
With this one I can go.
Yeah, well that's because that one's not damaged. Slowly. That's it. You're getting higher because you're stretching it. But you're twisting. You're twisting. I am not a physio. It will hurt. No pain, no gain. One of Brendan's cookies. Good news, good news. I bring good news. Ofcall have announced an apology and a backtrack on the exam results, and everybody, GCSEs and A-levels, will now get the grade that their teachers felt they should have got and that the teachers put forwards. I had an email at about 4 o'clock from the school saying that 87% of children in that school were given a grade that had not taken into account at all the teacher's assessment. So 87% of the school had not had a teacher's assessment taking into account. Yes, I've just repeated myself. That's what I mean. And so they were taking it to the MP, and there was an appeal process, but that was whipped away at 11 o'clock last night, so that it was saying that if you had mock exam results with a higher grade, then you could appeal to have that grade. But that was whipped away at 11 o'clock last night. So everybody was pretty narked today, and there's been uproar and protests and all sorts. And Ofcol have come on this evening at about, what time did I say? About 4:30, wasn't it, actually, the late afternoon, and said there's a complete U-turn, they've done an apology, and the kids can have the grades that the teachers felt they should have had. So Brendan has to wait now. We're just assuming that he was put forward for a C and that he got the D, because that's what the teachers said they predicted. So we're assuming that's what the teachers have put forward. Obviously, if it still comes back as a D, then we know the teachers put him forward for a D. But I suspect they did put him forward for a C. So with a bit of luck, fingers crossed, his grade will go up by a mark. And it'll be much fairer all round. Things might sound all fancy with algorithms and what have you, but sometimes the maths just does not work. And the good thing is they've taken into account everything everyone said. They've seen how atrociously it's not worked, and they've turned it around. So Ireland, all the GCSEs were supposed to be coming out tomorrow, their results. Well, that's obviously, they're redoing all of those. And Ireland was meant to be making an announcement as well. Scotland's already done a U-turn, and Wales have said they're following suit. So Brendan has to wait till tomorrow now for second results day. Fingers crossed he gets the C. Anyway, that's it. I'm happy. He will get what he'll get what he deserves. You know what I mean. He'll get what he worked for. Anyway, that's it now. Lee and I are off to watch some weird things. Oh no, before we go, I have to tell you, I have to share this with you before we go, and Lee's going to hear it too, because it's the first time Lee's heard it. So I've had a couple of strange dreams, and last night's strange dream was that Megan Marcle and I share the same knickers. Bet you did not know that. I was sharing a dormitory with royalty, and at some point during the evening, as I was getting changed into my pyjamas, I said, well, if I'd have known I was going to be sharing with royalty, I wouldn't have been wearing these knickers. I'd have had fancy knickers, because you obviously have to wear fancy knickers if you're in the same room as royalty.
But she's not royalty anymore.
No, they're not royalty anymore. You know, royalty-ish.
It's Harry from the block now.
Royalty-esque, yes, okay, so they're not official royalty now, but you know what I mean. And anyway, she pulled out the exact same knickers out of her bag and said, it's okay, I've got the same knickers as you. And I said, oh, you shop at Marks and Spencer's too. My knickers don't come from Marks and Spencer's, they come from Asda. But I just thought that was really interesting. It was an odd dream, and I thought I'd share it with you. You okay?
Not Asda's then.
No, it doesn't have an S on the end.
No, just
it's
Asda.
not plural. It's Asda.
Asda.
Tesco.
Okay, so if I
Lee's very, very fanatical about people putting S's on the end of Asda and Tesco. It's Tesco's and Asda's. He gets very stressed. Don't you dare.
It's not Legos.
It's not Legos. Lego is the term for plural pieces and singular pieces. It is a box of Lego. They do not have Legos. Anyway, on that note, now we've just had a rant about that, and you all know that Meghan Markle and I share the same knickers. I'm going to leave. Thanks for watching. Take care.